Hello, good day. I'm Deborah Adu-Twumwaah, a lecturer with University of Professional Studies, Accra, Ghana. I am with the Banking and Finance Department, and I've decided to put together this video to share with you an online application which can be used to deliver lectures, and the students will have a feel of the lecturer, as the lecturer also have a feel of the students. Because it is live, it is just the same, or the feeling is as if you are having face-to-face contact, just that each of you will be in your various homes and will still be interacting. It has become very, very important for such online applications. I mean, it has become important for online learning applications to be used in such times, in a very difficult time we find ourselves with coronavirus. Now, face-to-face contact has become quite impossible, but then it doesn't mean we cannot have our lectures. We can still have it, just that this time we need to follow technology and then use online applications like I'm going to introduce to you to hold our lectures. This afternoon, I want to talk to you about Zoom Cloud Meeting application. Zoom Cloud Meeting application is a video conference application which helps with, holding of meetings among people who happen to, among people in different places, with the aid of an internet connectivity and also a computer or a phone, or even any smart device. It can also be an iPad. Now, this is a very important application because as lecturers, for instance, we don't only enjoy live lecture with our students, but Zoom also gives us the opportunity to record sessions, which we can later view. That is, the lecturer or students can later view, and it will always be there. Students can view it as many times as they want, and it will serve as a reminder, or it helps them refresh their memory on the particular subject that was taught during the live lecture. I've been using this particular application for some years now, and it has really, really helped me a lot. Now, how can you become, or how can you use Zoom application? The answer is very simple. You just have to download the application from a Google Play Store. You can do it on your PC, or you can do it on any smart device, being it your phone or iPad, etc. Now, once you see the app on Google Play Store, you just have to download it. When you download, you just have to install it. When you install, you link it up to your email. Linking it up to your email helps you to be able to invite people who are on your contact list to join your meetings that you hold. Now, once you have the app duly installed, anytime you want to use the app, you can just launch it from your laptop. As you can see from my laptop here, I have the Zoom icon at the top part of my laptop, and anytime I want to launch the app, I just have to double click it and the app will be launched. So when you launch the app, you'll see these 4 buttons. 2 are inactive because I have already started a meeting. Normally, you see a new meeting with the orange logo. You see schedule with blue. You see join meeting and then share screen. If you want to start a new meeting, what you need to do is to click on the orange logo. That is the new meeting. You click on new meeting. Then as soon as you click on new meeting, it will take you to the Zoom background or the application, the Zoom app, which has already been launched. It will take you to the page where you see yourself being displayed. For instance, if we return to the meeting, that is, if I click on stop share right now, you will see that it will take us to the page where I have my video displaying. Now, but it is always important that you share from the beginning. Once you share from the beginning, once you start sharing, then everything you want to display to the students would appear. Now, if you click on stop sharing, like I said before, you see that your video, a video with yourself will display. Now, there are so many options available for you. When you open Zoom, the bottom parts, we have a lot of buttons displayed. At the left-hand side parts of the bottom part of your page, you see there's a mute sign there. If you don't want to be heard, or you don't want your background to be heard by participants, all you need to do is to click that particular icon. When you click it, everything from your background, there'll be no noise, nothing will be heard from your background. There's also a stop video section. When you click on stop video, immediately you see that the live video of yourself being displayed will stop. Your profile picture for your email will now appear. You stop video where you don't want to be seen live, so that people will see a picture, they won't see anything from your background. Displaying your background, it is always important you do so with care, because sometimes if you're not careful, you may display certain things that you may not want the public to know. For instance, if you happen to have other objects behind you, or let's say you are naked, excuse me to say, and you display video, or you click on start video, everything will be seen by your participants. So you just have to always be careful on what you display. Now, aside that, there's also an invite button. There's manage participant button, there's share, there's chat, there's pause. But the first thing you should know about Zoom is that as soon as you launch Zoom, you need to give the meeting ID and your password to the students or the participants. You can find your meeting ID and password at the top part, left-hand side part of your screen, the top part, left-hand side. There's a button with a sign like an exclamation sign and a circle around it. You click details of yourself, that is the name of the one holding the meeting ID, the password, they will all display. So you just have to copy the meeting ID and your password, and then you send it to your students. Once you send it to the students, they can use the password and the meeting ID to join the ongoing meeting you have created. Now, at the bottom too, there's a share button there. So you can always click on share. You see, I've come back to the desktop. You can always click on share. And when you click on share, a lot of documents you have already opened will be available to you for you to select which one you want to display. Now, I will always advise you that before you start your Zoom lectures, please open every document you want to share with your students down. I mean, you open them so that when you click on share, all those documents you have opened will be displayed. You click on whichever one you want to share and it will display. Now, anytime you want to stop sharing, or before I even go to stop sharing, when you click on the share, you will see that at the top part of the screen, you have all the options I talked to you not so long ago. At the bottom part on the main screen I showed you, you have mute option there, you have stop video there, you have manage participants there. The manage participant, that is where you see all the participants who are part of the meeting. You can use that place to mute and unmute all your participants. It is always important you mute your participants, because sometimes if you leave them unmuted, you may have some noise coming from the background, which may disrupt your lectures. So when you mute them and maybe a student raises the hand, which you will see on your screen, then you can unmute that particular student to take whatever question the person has for you. Now, aside that, there's also share, there's pause, and then we have more options where you can have a live chat, you can invite, you can have record session, everything there. So you just have to select which one you want to, use. Now, let's say I want to talk on a particular subject. What I need to do is to stop share, come to the main screen like you can see right now, click on the share button at the bottom part of the screen again. Then I will have a lot of options available to me. If I want to select a Word document, maybe I've planned on using for the lecture, I just double click on it and that document will display. When the document displays, I can now go ahead and then teach my students whatever I want them to know about the document. So I'll hold my lectures, talk on the display document. When I am done and I want to change to another document, I close this particular current document and then I come to start share again. Then I display another document. Let's say this time I want to display a PowerPoint document. You can use the side to scroll or change slides. You can change slide from one slide to the other, as in how you like it. You can also click on slideshow to display the full slide screen. So you talk to the slide. Your students will be viewing everything that you display. If you finish, you can stop sharing. You go to the top part. There's a red button there. Stop share. You click on it. It stops sharing. And it takes you back to the main screen. Now, anytime you are recording, you can pause. I mean, anytime during the lecture, you can pause by clicking on the top part, left-hand side of your top screen. Click on the pause section of the recording. It will pause. When you want to continue, you play, and it will start playing. Now, you can have a live chat as you lecture. Go to the bottom part of the screen. You click on chats. Then as you lecture, you can be chatting with some of the students. Maybe they have some concerns. You can address those concerns as you lecture. There are a lot of options available. You can enter full screen so that your students will see everything on the full screen. You can just share. You can share any document at all you plan on sharing with the students. Any document at all. Just click on share. It takes you to all the documents you have opened on your PC. It takes you there. You can share whatever you want to share with your students. You lecture until the lecture finally comes to an end. Then you stop sharing, and then you can end the meeting by going to the right-hand side bottom part of the page. There's an end meeting there. You click on end meeting, the meeting will stop. This is a very, very important application that we all need in this time where we have coronavirus, which has made it very difficult for us to have face-to-face contact with our students. With this application, you can hold your lectures as if you are in the lecture hall. The students can ask any questions they have. You will address them accordingly, and everything will be okay. Colleagues, it is very, very important that we adhere to some of the advice and then some of the things we've been told to do as a result of the coronavirus. Please, let's remember to wash our hands well under running water with soap. Let's also remember to sanitize our hands where we have no soap and running water available. Please, in buying the hand sanitizers, be very careful. Some people are producing fake hand sanitizers, which are not alcohol-based. You need at least 60% alcohol-based hand sanitizer to be able to clear all germs, bacteria, and viruses. Please, let's adhere to these practices. It will help us so that we stop the infection rates of the coronavirus. You can make your own hand sanitizer. Just get an alcohol. You can always get a rubbing alcohol from a drugstore. Add maybe an essential oil, any fragrance of your type, of your choice. You rub it or put it in your palm, rub it as often as you can in order to protect yourself and your family. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video helps. Thank you. Once again, my name is Deborah Adu-Twumwaah, a lecturer with UPSA, Banking and Finance Department. I wish you all the best. Please enjoy your day. Bye-bye for now.